Hello everyone, nubkeks here. Welcome back to Nub Raids. It's finally time. It's been such a busy day. I'm only getting to Faction Wars now. Well, to be fair, it wasn't open this morning when I did have time for doing stuff. But yeah, I've had 3 hours of meetings talking about all the Faction War guides for hellhades.com. Um, again, it's classic meetings, isn't it? I'm not really needed for most of it. There's about 10 minutes of actual nub related stuff in there, but that's life, eh? Yeah, then a collab with YST that will probably be out tomorrow, and I think you'll really enjoy that collab. Where we did one for my channel, one for his. On my channel, the best champions that we found for every faction, the 1, 2, sometimes even 3 or 4 that really hard carry a faction from our experience, because me and YST played through every stage of every faction on the test server. We've done it. And then on YST's channel, we're talking through some of the sneaky picks that end up being actually really useful. And there's a few champions that I had to build that I never even built before in the game at all. I didn't even know exactly what they did, honestly. But yeah, there we go. So what we're going to do today in this video, and what I think I'll probably do daily videos for the next while, is going to be the Faction War playthroughs. And this is, I mean, we'll see how it goes, assuming I can edit it down to a reasonable time. But yeah, basically, we should be able to do 3 stages per day for 2 different factions. And we'll see. Again, if you watched my everything you need to know about Faction Wars hard video, you will know, and you probably found yourself here today, if you're a late or endgame player, the first few stages should be very easy. They're probably a little bit harder than the end of normal, but not by much. But my goodness, the scaling goes crazy. Stuff gets way harder, and certainly stage 20, 21 are very hard. Initial, by the way, I've seen a few people ask, initial input on speeds and accuracy and resistance. I've seen a little preview. Saf is getting all that stuff sorted, and the stages tool should be updated very soon with all that info. Quick info, though, for stage 21, it does look like enemy waves are typically a few of them. There's a few variations. Some of them are around 250, 260. Some of them are around 300 to 320 speed. Like our base, I think, is about 319 speed. And I think the bosses are usually around 300-ish speed. And typically you need about 450 accuracy to 500. And you need about, I think it's 500 to 600 or more resistance. If you're looking for that. So that's what the stage 21 is looking like. Obviously, the other stages aren't so bad. Let's dive in, though. Let's start with Bannerlords, and let's go. So, funny enough, again, we talked about this. You'll see in the collapse with YST, we split the faction crypts 50-50 because, well, I mean, you guys, if you're playing 3 stages per day for 2 factions, we basically had to, effectively, when we had to cover 2 entire factions per day, almost. It was intense. So we split them up 50-50. These are 2 YST covers, so I've not touched them at all. One thing, we'll take a quick look. I think this is useful. If you click on, no, I'm not blocking it. Down here, the info tab, we come down, you do have the conditions thing, which I did not realize until I saw the What's Next in Raid video. I completely skipped over this. It's kind of missable because it's not there for Faction Wars normal. I just went straight to the rewards, being the greedy pig that I am. But Bannerlords, here we can see anything to watch out for here that I would say. Provokes, not too bad. Stuns, these are things that I will find not too bad. Anything that's tricky. 40 hits on enemies under Leech could be annoying if we don't have Leech. You can obviously get around it with like Harvest Despair and Stun Champs and stuff. Manipulate Turn Meter. HP Burn. Stuns. This one looks awkward to me. 3 enemies using ally attack skills or counter attacks. That's the one that definitely stands out. And then some of these are just kind of annoying. Don't land any weak hits is a miserable condition in every faction, let me tell you. It's just how many Void Legendaries you have. Otherwise, it becomes extremely hard. Bannerlords, that's tricky. I mean, if we come in and you have in-game filters, I am almost certain there's none. Am I wrong? So, ally attack champions. This is including Master and Reserve Vault. I have 0. Fantastic. Any passive counterattacks? 0. What about, it's a buff. What about a counterattack buff? How about that? Oh, got like 4 champs, in fact. This guy, can he give counterattack? On himself. He's not a damage dealer. Arndulf has counterattack on himself. He's not a damage. That's going to be absolutely miserable, that condition. Absolutely miserable. Yeah, this is, if I show, I've got all the Bannerlords except the relevant ones. I've got every common, uncommon, every rare, every epic, and I've got the mythical, and I've got nearly all the legendaries. But guess what? Taras and Marishka, this is how you do it. You need both of them. If you have Taras and Marishka, 2 void legendaries, 2 specific ones, you can do this easily with his A2. Or if you've got Aislinn, the faction unity, you've got a chance to counterattack, so that will make it doable as well. So that condition is almost entirely locked behind double void legendaries or the faction unity. So you can understand my my reaction when in the What's Next video they said, we have carefully selected conditions for every faction that are not going to be too difficult to do. Thanks, Raid. Cheers for that. I wouldn't have minded if they didn't say it. It's the fact that they specifically said, we've made sure it's not a problem. You have the champions, no problem. There's been multiple conditions where I've been like, that's really hard. You need like almost one specific champ or some very specific champs to do it. Anyway, this one should be easy. 3-star. I'm thinking this team for Bannerlords. Now, the only exception might be putting in Staltis instead. I'm not sure how far Quintus will go, especially because I don't have a soul for him. But yeah, reduce 6 enemies' HP by 50%. I'm thinking Quintus will just do it in 1. Let's just give it a go. And yeah, we can a couple of things. So I think, again, some people might miss this. When we pause, you can actually see that being tracked in battle if it wants to load up. Here we go. I need to get a new PC, apparently. So we come in. If you click pause, yeah, you can see down here in the bottom, it will track everything. All the info you need is right there. Great, let's buff up. We've actually rebuilt all these champs, so they should all be actually pretty much good to go. You know what? I will buff him up for. Yeah, that will be fine for wave 1. I'm gonna actually just smack him. I don't want to hit him too hard. Okay. Let's actually provoke them just to make sure. Let's see. Will this actually count? So right now we're obviously at 0. Will he actually hit them hard enough? I'm not sure. Oh yes, yes he will. There's 4. We actually missed 1. We didn't hit 1 quite hard enough, but that's okay. She might take a turn. I'm not too worried. Let's just fear them just to be safe. Ooh, that was a big smack. Does that count for 1? Nah. Nah, it didn't. And for wave 2, I think we can do the same thing on wave 2. We'll actually use a second form of Androck. I do need to show you actually my faction hall, my Great Hall. My Great Hall's almost maxed out. In fact, we can actually just one-shot her. Kaboom. That's pretty hard hitting. I'll show you all the builds for these champs as well at the end. There you go. So wave 1, we still need to get 2. Should not be a problem. We've reset our thing. We can boost up. Lovely. I will actually swap him over. We've rebuilt Androck. He now has accuracy. So the weekend should make this pretty much a surefire thing. One good thing, War Chief no longer, what's the word? I'll actually buff up here just for buffs. War Chief, he no longer reflects damage, so it's not so bad. So this should do it. Should probably kill them all. Yeah, just about. And yeah, that's it. Job done. Cool. Hit auto. Job done. Great. So stage 1 is done. Not too bad. Actually, I do. I was going to say I don't have decreased defense in this team. I actually do with Androck. That's my bad. I do. But decreased defense is something I've not been massively prioritizing, actually, funny enough, just because we can stack so much ignore defense these days. It's something that, funny enough, was sort of a crucial thing for Doom Tower. Even for Doom Tower, but certainly for Faction Wars initially. Something I'm not prioritizing too much. Yeah, we'll see. Kaboom. I wonder if Quintus might not. We might replace him with Staltis, actually. Staltis might be better. Brings us more control. That's sort of my expectation. But we'll get through these first waves anyway. Like I said, these first few shouldn't be too bad. So there we go. 3-star. Beautiful. We've got our rewards. Excellent. On to the next. I'll show you all the bills after. Actually, yeah, I'll show you all the bills after. First of all, just so you guys know, my Great Hall, the area bonuses, working on this as we speak. This makes a massive difference. Massive. And I highly recommend it. I do think you're going to find the higher stages very difficult. And I tell you what, having 20% ignore defense, having 20 speed, 80, we talked about it. You need like, what, 450 accuracy. Having 80 helped by the area bonuses, it is massive. It makes an absolutely huge difference, particularly the damage. Being able to, I'll tell you, when you get to some of these difficult waves, being able to simply go, oh, wow, this wave is an absolute nightmare. Ancora Narses, let me tell you. Jingwan, Elva. Horrible combos, very difficult. Being able to just one-shot the wave, it makes everything so much easier. Place 10 provokes. This should actually be easy. Okay, great. Let's go. I think we can just use the same team. Because I've got Sigmund in here. He provokes. Job done. For the provoke condition, so the guides are not yet up on the website, by the way. So I can't show you that. I'm I'm actually, if we fear him here, Timid can provoke on. In fact, I've got Timid in a provoke set, so there's one already. So it doesn't matter because we're going to provoke. We actually missed one because of affinity. That's a slight tragedy. Let's just A1. We'll just go slow. I really don't think we're in any danger. We placed 4 out of 10. Oh, we actually did too much damage. Go slow and see what we can do. Maybe we shouldn't have buffed up at all. Should have actually A1 with him because he is in a provoke set. There we go. We actually got a provoke thanks to Timid's passive. So now we're up to 5. I think now we're up to 6. Yes, we are. I think Timid genuinely gonna be god tier for this, by the way. Like, this is kind of how hard's he hit? Really not hard at all. You can see for me, end game account. Again, I'll show you the builds after we're done these runs, but not going to be struggling with these early stages. I will struggle with the later ones. But yeah, it just depends where you are in the game. This is definitely content that's made for later players for sure. And I guess just kill Gore Grab doesn't really matter. Actually, it doesn't really matter at this point. You know, actually, I think we can just click auto. Actually, just make sure we save save our A2. In fact, we can even make them. Kerplunk, smack him. Don't even care. We've got his A2 ready. I think we just click auto at this point and it should be job done. Yeah, we just need to land 4 provokes and he should do it straight away. We just need to make sure that Quintus doesn't kill everything. We should be fine. Here's some fears for good measure. There we go. And that should be it. That should be job done. Yeah, job done. Excellent. 10 provokes. Job done. Cool. That's that stage done. Sets. This is actually another nice tip for you guys. Sets. So for these provoke stages, obviously you can run the provoke set really strong. For stun stages, the stun set, and by the stun set is just generally extremely good. You can see I've got provoke set on Timid. He can take the damage. Stun set would be great on him as well, and so on. One nifty combo for some of the factions where you need to place freeze, you can run like Frostbite set on a champion with provoke. So it forces them to be attacked and they can freeze. That's actually quite good. And actually make your provoke champs much better. Place, stuns. Now, here we go. Let's use the Diva filter. I don't think I've got any stuns in here. So let's take him. Yeah, take him out. Put him in. You know what? Let's take him out. Let's put him in. Let's double check the builds. Because I don't think they're built. Okay, he's built. He's slow, though, but he's built. I mean, he's slow for this standard of build now. And you're missing gear. Oh, he's very slow. Okay, let's see if we can do a quick improvement of this. Let's just do equipped. And I'm just going to manually do this. Again, we'll take more care for later stages. What I'm probably going to do, you know, a defense glove is actually fine. I don't want him to hit that hard. And I do want some speed boots if I have any speed boots lying around. We can obviously steal them off somebody. HP %, defense, blocking this. Here's speed boots. I'm actually not using the rabbit, so I'll steal off the rabbit. Don't. And that. Okay, I think that should be fine. And let's try it like this. Should be okay. 10 stuns. I think it's going to be really, really good to build up presets for, like, again, I don't need to do it at this point. I'll do it other days, though. But build up, like, really good stun presets, etc. I'll actually open up with his fear. Great. Yeah, let's actually go with this. She's not too much danger. She's provoked. We'll see if we can stun everybody else. There we go. That's 3 stuns so far. Go for the weak hit over here. Oh, he actually hit pretty hard. Well, luckily, actually, Oella is going to keep them alive. So not too much stress, actually. And yeah, we can just chill. Increased defense actually going to up his damage. It might be a little bad. We'll see about the Staltus A2. I'm a bit worried he's going to hit them too hard. We might have to take some gear off of him. Maybe I'll put too much gear on those defense gloves. Perhaps too strong. We'll just A1 here. Okay. They're all vulnerable. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay. Well, we 7 out of 10. I think we're fine. I actually think we can, so long as we don't use his A2 again, Archmages, I think we've got this in the bag. Let's see. So I'll just manual this to be safe. Yeah, I guess I'll just manual it to be safe. Again, we can just slam them with Timid. He doesn't have his move available. I'm not gonna, I'm gonna play. Like I said, I'm gonna play it safe. Actually, let's just hit her. Probably kill her. No, weak hit. She survives. That's fine. We'll just play this safe. Play it safe and slow, and there's no reason not to get the condition done on wave 2. You can often get them done on wave 1. Like, for example, if you are struggling, Elva revives, right? And some of the ways of AoE revivers, they'll revive their whole team. So you can just wait if you want. You can just wait. Hit her. 1, 2. Oh, One short. We're one short. Well, you really hate to see that. Daltus, so long as he doesn't kill them, might kill them. That's a bit annoying. Oh, yeah, he's killing them. Okay, we're gonna kill this wave, and we'll do it on the next wave. Here's me. I'll save it for the next wave. I'm like, nah. All right, just YOLO, just murderize them. There we go. Timid nuking. Fantastic. All right, so he's got his stun. They're probably tanky enough. We should be safe. I actually think Archmage is faster anyway, so play it safe. Just do his A1. Just A1. Archmage. Oh, Archmage doesn't have his. Shouldn't have done that. Okay, that was close. 10 out of 10. Here's me playing it too risky. We could have killed that wave, and then we would have been locked in with the 2-star, and we'd have to rerun this crypt at some point. We got it. Okay, don't be as... Here's me saying to be patient and not being patient enough. So there we go. Easy enough for all of those. What's coming up next? Can't even see. Well, I guess I could check down below. We've got some energy in the bags. Excellent. Let me show you the builds for these champions. Nothing that I haven't shown before, I think. Androck, he's coming in like this. And like so. We are really over-geared for this, very much so. I actually think we should switch this from Heavencast to... should really be in Nature's Wrath. Yeah, screw it. I'm going to be using him so much, it's totally fine. You give him a relic. I need to actually redo Staltus entirely. He's out of date. That's what he's in for now. Kaja, I think we rebuilt her. Yeah, we did. She's fast. Yes, we rebuilt Kaja. She's looking good. Drill to Crotus, and so on. Timid, bit of damage, temporal chains, bit of accuracy, beautiful. Archmage, he's not being rebuilt. He's an old build, but he's doing the job. We've got Sigmund. I think I slapped some gear on Sigmund. Yeah, we did. Slap some gear on... Yeah, he's fast. 276. And then Quintus, he's fast. He's for Sand Devil. He's coming in. He doesn't have, he doesn't have lethal or merciless. Merciless would be better. He's in sort of random gear because he needs to be really fast for Sand Devil. That's sort of what's happening there. I think likely we'll ditch the Quintus, and because he's 4-star, we'll just use Staltus, and he brings stuns as well. I think that's going to be the play moving forwards, but that's it. I'm likely to use that team for most of that. Let's double check, just in advance. Bannerlords, would I do anything differently for any of these stages? Manipulate buff or debuff duration. I do that with Androck. You can do that with Masteries. We'll talk about that when we get there. Leech, we need to land a Leech. Okay, need to switch that up. That's fine. Manipulate turn meters. We do that with Androck. Clear stage. Cool. Smack them hard. Fine. Provokes. Epics. We obviously switch up for that when we get there. Beat enemies when they've no buffs on them. That could be tricky. Androck can remove buffs. Androck's really carrying hard here. Stuns, easy. No more than 10 debuffs. Again, it's really the same thing. If they're stunned, they can't do anything. Okay. Alive at all time. If they're stunned, they can't do anything. Ally attack, counterattack, nightmare. Don't land any weak hits, nightmare. Defeat 4 enemies before they take a turn. We just need to build our champions fast. We've got fast Kaja and Androck. It should be fine. Extra turn 5 times. Androck Mythical can do it. Or Relentless set on Kaja. Easy enough. Keep everyone HPs high. That's actually not too bad. Again, the same sort of theory with the stuns. Ends up being kind of difficult depending on the champions, because you can have stuns not work if there's a Ancora Narses, and there's often Hegemons as well. So we'll see. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad for Bannerlords. Actually, seems pretty good. Androck, hard carries. Who would have thunk it? Right, let's check out... Ooh, let's check this out. So we've got Shadowkin. Okay, I feel like we're going to need to drop some damage pretty hard here. Stuns, just Mikage form too, right? Mikage form 2, reset her, do it again. She might have affinity problems. Ooh, he stuns. On his A1? Yeah, he stuns on his A1. Okay. Does Yoshi have any gear on? Probably not. I haven't used it. No, I've not used Yoshi in a long time. He's one of my OG favorites. He's actually 5-star as well. One of my OG favorite champs. Let's give him medium HP, high speed, medium accuracy. And let's slap him. Oh, there was some speed gear there not being used. Kind of a bad helmet. Yeah, kind of bad gear. That's fine with me. He doesn't need to be in great gear. He just needs to be in gear. You know what? Let's give him... Should I do Feral? I don't have any speed boots. Let's give... Okay, sorry. I'm blocking this. Flat HP chest. Beautiful. Beautiful stuff. HP percent. Actually, not bad gloves. And I want just a shield then. Shield. Not a bad shield, actually. Okay, great. And then we'll give him random boot. Doesn't matter, I think. So, yeah, because I'm going to... Yeah, probably not going to build a two-piece set. Coming back with this. Okay, that's strange. This gives you primary stat speed. Job done. I don't want to steal bolster. Don't want to steal that. It's too good. Impulse boots. Sure. That roll kind of bad. Hey, you know what? Let's give him some crit rate. Give him Slayer. Yeah, give him some Slayer. Let's go. Slayer all the way. Okay, and then over here, I do want to give him same priority stats. I'd say medium, high on speed. I'd say medium on accuracy. And that should do it. I do want to just grab him one piece of Feral, so we get 4-piece Feral. Going to be useful for some stages. That's actually a really good necklace. There we go. That's maybe a bit more reasonable. I probably want to save that necklace. 52 accuracy for somebody else. Someone more important. Let's see not equipped gear, actually. And let's just see these two. All right. Ooh, Stone Cleaver. Ooh. Tide set filters here as well. Just give him anything. Orc gear would be nice. Accuracy, lots of HP percent. Yes. Yes, that will do. And a random necklace. Lots of accuracy on it. That seems perfect. He's a little bit slow, but fine for now. Fine for now. That will do. Okay, let's give this a go. Speed. Everyone's getting crit rate. We might actually do too much damage. I'm going to take Ninja out. I think we're going to just do too much damage. Jinro. He might have gear on. Jinro can stun. Give Jinro some gear. Give him some crit damage gear. Yes, you can have that. You can have that. Yep, you can have that. I'm putting a lot of care and thought. Speed boots. Job done. Great. Fantastic. Priority stat. Speed. Give him lots of speed. Let's give him crit damage. Does he need accuracy? No, he doesn't need accuracy. Resistance. Let's give him resistance chest. Oh, there we go. Chest done. Gloves. Crit rate's a bit low. Can we get more? Oh, 6. Ooh. Job done. No speed on it, but speed? Oh, HP. Well, we tried. 200 speed's probably plenty, honestly. And then we just give him a crit damage necklace, and I say job done. Might as well give him some accuracy. Why not? Job done. Looks good to me. Yeah, I think Jinro, he turns his resistant to accuracy. I think he's got Mikage style thing. Not wrong. He probably should have lightning cage as well. Okay, well. Swap her over. AoE stun. 4. Not bad. Yes. Reset. Stun? Nope. How hard are you gonna hit? Ooh, pretty hard. Or are you gonna just kill her? Stun. Oh yeah. Oh, he just killed her. I hit too hard. Well, it's fine. Okay, I think we just kill this wave. I mean, we could pad it out, but there's not really any need to. I don't know. You can't stun for 2 turns on anyone else. I could have actually hit somebody that was high health with him. That would have made sense. How does this work? Attacks all other enemies with... Ooh, how hard does this hit? Okay. Pretty hard is the answer. Should stun everybody. Okay, we need one more stun. That's fine. We'll just do it slow. This guy's getting lots of turn meter. That makes me happy. How hard is this hit? Very hard. How hard is this hit? Not. Oh, I don't want to hit him. Jinro, buff up. Show us what you can do. They're not going to know what hit them. We might as well leave Mikage in that form, just in case we need her AoE stun. Okay, I need to be careful not to kill everybody. One more turn with her. Shoot that one. Shoot that. Okay. Can you stun? If you do, yes. Job done. Auto. I'm not sure what the preset's going to do, actually. What will she do? Oh, she apparently... Oh, I don't have a preset, of course, because I switched up the team. Dear Lord, dude. Holy crap. I think Mythic... Yeah, I mean, clearly having Mythicals or faction unities is a massive deal. Place 10 provoke. Okay, 10 provokes. This might be a little bit more awkward because we can't use Mikage. Oh, yikes. Jinro can he provoke? Provoke on all enemies under increased attack. Unlikely to be... there's actually very few. Okay. What we will do... I think we'll ditch all the damage. Karagi. I've got a +4 6-star Jurigen. How does he provoke? Probably just single target. Provoke debuff for 1 turn. Well, I mean, we could use them. I think we don't use them. I think we go like this. We do need 5 champions. So let's put in... I'm trying... like someone who doesn't do damage. They're all going to kill everything. Let's put in Hitatsu. He should be safe enough, and he's probably got gear. Let's double check. Okay, I think Taragi's going to be the play. Taragi is probably geared enough. Tatsu, give this man some boots. And we should be good. Give him maybe some speed boots. I imagine he might show up for some other stages. Here we go. I still have to do the artifact enhancement thing for the fusion today. So let's roll that up. And that's done. Lots of attack percent. Amazing for Hitatsu. It's not. Not useful at all. And that should be fine. Okay, here's what I'm actually going to do. No, I think we're fine. I think we're fine like this. Yeah, I think we're fine. I was going to say, if this doesn't work, I will just switch Mikage into... switch her over to this form. Just swap her into Provoke set. Just for some extra ones, but I think we'll be fine. AoE stuns on everybody. Buff us up. I don't know, increase accuracy. Fear them as well. Okay, here we go. He's not got 100%, and he can weak hit here. That being said, we landed 4. It's actually pretty good. Let's reset us. Weaken them. You just start nuking. We're gonna kill these waves pretty quick, I think. Nuke. Oh, both of them hit the same person. Even Mikage is sort of chopping them up. Actually, yeah, let's just go for it. Oh, crap, we killed one of them. That didn't go so well. We only landed 5. Okay, so we need to bide some time. Shouldn't be a problem. Should not be a problem. We can throw Hex over there, so I'm really not worried. We can just stun them again. Okay, then stop killing them. Too much damage. Abort mission. Too much damage. What is crazy about this is there's definitely going to be a lot of you guys that are like, no, but I'm finding these stages really hard. And then like you're walking in and you're struggling not to kill them. You're struggling to be bad. It's true. It's just the way it goes. Okay, so now we've got his stuff. Okay, this should be totally fine, actually. Just kill him, actually. Now we want to kill him. Great. So, perfect. Again, we've got a reset ready, so we can just come in. Just stun them so they can't do anything. There's no reason not to. Nuke them a bit. I think we shouldn't kill them. Buff us up just because. Give us the maximum chance. And there's 4 provokes. We should only need 1 more. Yes, we do. Reset. Strip them off. Just nuke him. Nuke this guy a little bit. Okay, nuke her. I think when it's a 2 hits at random, I think he's the only champ in the game. I might be wrong. There might be others. His 2 hits at random, I think, are always random. I think if you got 3 hits at random, it usually always targets the first person, and then the other 2 hits are random. I could be wrong. Let's see. That should be it. Job done. Yeah, job done. Beautiful stuff. And I think we just hit auto, and we're good. Okay. So that's not too bad. Taragi the Frog really gonna carry this one, plus provoke sets. We could easily put provoke sets on Mikage, have her really fast. Again, just have a fast provoke preset to swap around all the different characters. Will this wave do anything? Oh, there the buffs have been stripped. They might get a turn here. Yeah, they should get it. No, never mind. They're locked out. But Mikage's not going to stun with her default. Oh, actually, this could be annoying if he gets killed. He shouldn't. Ooh. He shouldn't be. Slixus can be a little tricky because Slixus does self-buff. So we do need to watch out for that. Okay, and never mind. We would have been totally fine. But yeah, Slixus, he can be a bit tricky. Self-buffs increase crit rate. He's one to watch out for. Though I'd say probably the Ogre is more important to lock down. And yeah, there we go. This is fun. I need to make notes in this video afterwards as well in terms of the teams I used and all that. Just so, yeah, we're good on the 3-star. Great. So another 3-star in the bags. Again, the first week or so of this, for me, should be very easy because It should be just stages 1 to 3 for every faction. And then it should be fun for you watching the series. Everything will get progressively harder as we go. Okay, there we go. 3-star in the bag. Place 10 HP burns. I'm actually worried that Ninja would kill stuff too fast. I actually think Yoshi's perfect. I could put in a Michinaki. I'm a bit worried he might kill stuff too fast as well. Does anybody else have burn? Chani. She doesn't have any gear on. How does she place burn? Does she do it randomly? Places burn if she crit. Okay, just single burn. Ninja could work, but my ninja's got giga gear. So let's go like this. I think we just do the same thing. Just control for days. Oh, I had it on auto. That's slightly bad. Matter, just AoE stun. I think Mikage's gonna make this. Mikage's gonna make this faction kind of easy. From the looks of it. Burn? Nah, nothing. That's sad. That's sad. Okay. Let's actually try keep Gorgrab alive. So he can revive them, so we can burn them some more. I don't know. Just try keep him alive, I guess. You can fear them. Why not? Increased attack, not going to up his damage, so it's okay. Oh shit, he was already burned. But we placed it for 2 turns, so we're fine. Okay, great. Weak hit, yep. Hit her, yeah. Sure. Burns? 5 already. Not bad. He's dead. Well. Efrak gonna hit us for nothing. This guy can revive if he ever gets a turn. We could land a burn on him. I think he's just gonna die, though, from the damage. Probably. We could just do... I feel like we can quite comfortably do this on wave 2. Maybe. Weak hit. Never mind. If we could kill him, he could revive everybody. Don't stun him. Son of a bitch. Okay. We got played for a fool. Oh, okay. He's not surviving. He's just dead, man. Just kill him. Put him out of his misery. I was like, I either fear him or I should have just used the burn. Should have just used the burn. That's what I get. If no revives here, we'll just stun them. Ooh, he's actually gonna... That's okay. Bit annoying. He just got burned for 3 turns. That sucks a little bit. There's a burn. Excellent. Only need 2 more. That's actually really not bad. Just do every move that's not an attack. Reset us just because we can. Just beat on Seeker a bit. He's tanky. He can take it. Hit the Seeker, please. Okay, we got 1. We need 1 more burn. That should be easy for wave 2. Let's just strip this off and kill them pretty fast. To see, we might get it here, actually. Not weak hit. Yeah, let's just kill off this wave pretty quickly. I don't know. There's no point. Actually, I don't want to hit her too hard. Kill them off. Murder them. This should do it. Yep, dead. Cool. Okay. And now I think 1 more turn with him, and we're sorted. Push her back. She's probably the only one that's any sort of danger. Hey, we stun them. Spirit Affinity. They all got stunned anyway. Hate that. 1 weak hit, but there we go. 10 burns. Job done. And bang. I thought that would kill them. Not quite. Almost. So yeah, there we go. The first stage is done. Again, for me, it's mostly a question of don't kill them too fast. Just bring champions with the stuff and don't kill them too fast, and we're okay. That was slow, but we got there. And there we go. That's it. That's it for today. I love that we don't need to do extra stages. And hey, we get some relic stuff. How much energy? Oh, we can actually craft a relic. 200 energy. Okay, that's actually not bad. What's coming up tomorrow then? And we should look at the Shadowkin conditions as well. Tomorrow's Demon Spawn. I have not done that either. And Undead, I've done that. Undead is Fabian, basically. Conditions, just ahead. Looking ahead for Shadowkin, I'll show you the builds. Okay. Manipulate skill cooldowns, Yumiko. You can also do that with like reflex sets and stuff like that. Merciless sets, masteries. Enemies under leech, that's a little annoying. Have to see if I have any leech champs. Turn meter manipulation, easy Mikage. 15 stunned Mikage, 15 provokes, just same thing. Epic's not too bad. More leech, more manipulate skill cooldowns. That's starting to get a bit annoying, but you can do it slowly. Defeat enemies with no buffs, depends on the enemies, can be very annoying. Everyone alive at all times, not too bad. 10 enemies while you're under perfect veil. Probably just do that with Ninja pretty easily. Don't land any weak hits. That's going to be a pain in the butt. Defeat 4 enemies before they take a turn. Should be easy. Mikage, so strong. Defeat 3 enemies while they're under... 3 enemies under 10 debuffs. That's going to be hard. Don't let your enemies use any active skills. Yumiko should make that fine. 10 so we're going to need lots of debuffs. Champs with poisons are particularly good. I'd also recommend saving up some toxic sets. Toxic sets, highly recommended for this. So here we go. Mikage. Well, she's like... I won't show you the stat page. She is like so... PvE Mikage. 9-piece protection. Yoshi. We rebuilt him. He's actually really good for this. Yumiko. PvP Yumiko. Don't know why she's got 10% Gwyneth, but she does. For A1, it's alright on, I suppose. Michinaki. Former Hydra champion, now on the bench. Hatatsu, we threw some gear on him. Just a great epic. Shinra, we geared him up. He's just a terrible legendary. Ooh, and then Tetsuya deleted everything. Axer Pentis on him. Still working on his masteries. I did get the 2-star for him today, though, which actually pushes his... He's over 7k attack now. He's actually damage that's starting to look respectable for my account compared to Ninja. But there we go. Okay, that is it for today. Let's forge up that relic, shall we? Let's see how we do. We've got 116 rare things. Ooh, Codex Luminous. This one's actually pretty good. Take less damage from champions with a different affinity. Actually kind of nice. Yeah, so we can give this to anyone that's having trouble surviving against the waves. A little bit of extra survivability. Actually kind of decent. A square relic, a square gem. They're mostly defensive ones. You do have one very good one. Opening Gambit's really good. 5% better chance of debuffs at your default skill. That's great. And then there's a good few provokey sort of things. So good for a provoke champ. So yeah, I might run that for High Elves, or I keep them live on Skaramis. My keyboard went to sleep. I've got a wireless keyboard now. It goes to sleep. Might throw this on Skaramis. Actually could be good for him. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Less damage from counterattacks could be nice. Destroy HP. I mean, let's just give him less damage from counterattacks, I suppose. 39 to roll. I'm not going to upgrade it, but... that should be good for him. I'm expecting to use him. I'm going to re-gear him when we get there. I've got him in like a high resist old Hydra build. I'm going to be building him, I think, in Frostbite. And just he takes a bit less damage. It should be quite nice. We could give him an old Mask of Rage, but I think this works as well. Okay, there we go, guys. That is it for today. That was our first look at Faction Wars Hard. Like I said, this will probably be a regular series. Let me know what you think. Let me know if I need to do anything extra or anything less. Let me know. Again, if we do make this a regular series, again, give the video a thumbs up if you want to, and let me know in the comments. It's going to be a long one, so let your voice be heard if any changes need to be made. But yes, 18 stars in so far. It's a good start. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.